Welcome to Daytona for the running of the Hershey Kisses 300. On the pole for today's race is Hunter Bobbin, to the outside is Tommy Turbo. Trey Rainey is third, last season's champion. Gracie Field is fourth, and Josh Crash is fifth. So remember that wonderful championship battle that we had last season? Ended up with Gracie Field on top, and he's right now starting fourth here at Daytona, so a good starting spot for that two team. And a brand new season about to start here, our third season of the Target Series. Glad to have you guys back, as here we go again from Daytona. We have seen many different winners of this race in our two seasons. We saw Joe San George win season 1. Season 2 is won by Jonathan Rains. Will we see a different winner? Will Rains get back on top? Pace car to pit road, 18 laps at Daytona. The green flag is out. We're racing for season 3. Here comes Trey Rainey at the end of the backstretch. He had a huge run. He's going to put that run to work. He's to the inside of Hunter Bob as they hit 3 and 4 for the first time today. Trey Rainey will clear. And off of turn number 4 they come. Trey Rainey will lead lap 1 of season 3. Here comes Brady Wormnest underneath 3 wide to the bottom. They are 3 by 3. That could be a recipe for disaster. Wormnest with a big push to get underneath the 3. Riley Spraley 2 gave him a huge push forward. Here comes the 30th, Gary May, third in line. He's going to be looking. He might be looking for the race lead. He has TJ Hanley behind him. Hanley runner-up last season in the championship, so he wants redemption. And it looks like Wormnest will be able to hold the lead. May could not get big enough. Oh, they're wrecking hard! The 60 car up into the wall. Saves it, keeps it going, but behind them they are wrecking. The 22 of Luke Rainey. Looks like Dan Bandon. The 12 also involved Jack Marshall, the yellow out. Wormnest led them back. And what happened? Look, I think I saw John Gambit go up into the wall with others. That should have been bigger. Let's see what happened. Here's what happened. 4 wide. Just does not work here at Daytona. Just not enough room. And you could see that's where the 16 of Jim Gambit got into John Gambit. I saw that 60, and then back there, these guys actually saved it. It looks like the 54, Junior Ramos got some damage, 77, Jonathan Rains got damage. But behind them, it looked like the 22 of Luke Rainey. They were 4 wide back there. And it looks like Michael Gregory got tipped by Dale Petty down the track. These guys checking up. Got into the 32 of Griffin Lynn, and then Luke Rainey had nowhere to go. He goes up, he gets hit a few times. Dan Bandon and Jack Marshall also involved. So a really weird start here at Daytona. Let's go on board with the 22 of Luke Rainey and see what he saw. Raced the 19 car last season. It doesn't look like too much damage to that 22 car, so he'll be able to continue on. As Brady Wormnest led them back to the car. Oh, no! You are kidding me. So the man leading the race here under the first caution as Jonathan Rains comes down pit road with Michael Gregory. Those two were involved. So the cars with damage will come down pit road and get service. But the car that was leading, Brady Wormnest, blows up. And he will be out of this Daytona race. Hershey Kisses 300. So that hands the lead over to Gary May, who will lead us on this restart. We will restart it here on lap number 7. As you can see, the only car out is Brady Wormnest camshaft failure, which leaves 39 cars left in the race. Tough break for Brady, leading the race, and then that happened. So Gary May will be a race leader. TJ Hanley will be second. Third will be Eli Bright. In fourth will be Riley Spurley-Tube. And fifth is Timothy Heath. In sixth is Trey Rainey. Seventh is Jeff Bright. Eighth is Hunter Bob. In ninth is Jay Jefferson. And 10th is Tommy Turbo. 11th is Josh Crash. 12th is Jay Barker. In 13th is Grayson Acevedo. 14th is Kevin Bandon. And 15th is Jonathan Buford. In 16th, we have Crash B Fans. 17th is Hunter Arnsdorf. 18th is Paul Minnick. 19th is Alex Stewart. And 20th is Levi Shones. 21st is Jim Gambit. 22nd is Dale Petty. 23rd is Chris Dodd. 24th is Keith Powell. And 25th is Anthony Wendler. 26th is Junior Ramos. 27th is John Gambit. 28th is Jason Mio Jr. 29th is Tyler Lyman. And 30th is Tim Gary. So that's your top 30s. We get set to go back green. The field is in 3 and 4. So Gary May. Out front, he has TJ Hanley behind him. Then Eli Bright is third. So we got Chevy, Toyota, Chevy up front. Their front three. And then in fourth, we have another Toyota. As the pace cars in, here we go. Green flag back in the air here at Daytona. And cars jump to the high side trying to gain an advantage. And that's not the advantage you want to have. You want to be on the bottom lane, ready to get going here. And I think I saw Jay Jefferson and Eli Bright both go up to the top lane. Looks like it won't work for either one of them. Timothy Heath also gets stuck by Trey Rainey. Jeff Bright also filling that hole. See, they come off of 4, or off 2, excuse me. Looks like Riley Spurley-Tube up in line. Trey Rainey kind of stuck in the middle right there as Jeff Bright goes down with help from Hunter Bob. Front 2 gets down to the bottom. Spurley-Tube also follows. Right now, Gary May being followed by 2 teammates. That's TJ Hanley and Riley Spurley-Tube. As here comes Hanley. Jeff Bright's going to follow Hanley. Gary May still leading. He has help. He has better help from the 14, but Jeff Bright's coming to help TJ Hanley. Or maybe not. He's going to put him 3 wide. Here comes Jeff Bright for the race lead with Hunter Bob, Tommy Turbo, and others pushing him. Moon Spurley-Tube's going down to help his teammate TJ Hanley. Just left Gary May out there 3 wide. Look at that big pack. As here comes Turbo. Tommy Turbo for the race lead. 3 wide. Jonathan Buford pushing him. And also Jay Barker right there in the 92. Jay Jefferson in the 89. Here comes Buford now. Intense here at Daytona. This is exactly what I thought we would see. 10 laps to go. It's go time. The winner gets into the chase. Win and you're in to compete for a championship. Jay Barker knows that's behind them there. 4 wide. Grayson Acevedo getting caught. And around they go. With Trey Rainey and others into the wall. They're keeping it green because they didn't go fully around. No caution yet. But Eli Bright, Trey Rainey all hit the wall. And right now, they will not win it here at Daytona as they're coming around to halfway. Oh, they're getting really close off turn 4. Jay Barker is all by himself. Here comes Jim Gambit with a big push from Dale Petty. Riley Spurley-Tube has help from Chris Dodd in the bottom lane. Grace Acevedo's also gone down to the bottom. And Dale Petty 3 wide to the bottom. They're going through the smoke in 1 and 2, which was caused by the cars that slid. Oh, look out! The 5 hit someone down low. It is Timothy Heath. He's trying to come back up without hitting anyone. He does just that, thankfully. But that's going to slow this second pack down. Up front, it's still Jay Barker. He has Chris Dodd trying to follow, or trying to close in. Gracie Acevedo also We have had so many wrecks that haven't been wrecks. But now look at that pack back there, 3x3x3, along with this pack up here. TJ Hanley forces a lane. Chris Dodd got spun by Grayson Acevedo. Dodd was trying, or excuse me, Acevedo was trying to help Dodd up there and just couldn't get done, almost spun him out. TJ Hanley to the bomb, Jay Jefferson behind him, is going to move out. So now look at the smoke going into 3 and 4 from the near wreck by Timothy Heath when he went down through the grass by Jeff Bright. So I think the front two now, they're going to be able to stay clear. Now Jay Jefferson going underneath TJ Hanley. But Chris Dodd trying to run down Jay Barker, who has led most of the second half of the race. Hanley back clear to the of Jay Jefferson. He's looking underneath Dodd. TJ Hanley has won at Daytona before in the Target Series. Season 1, he won the night race. So he's no stranger to victory lane here at Daytona. He has Alex Stewart behind him. Then Gary May come back up. I think Stewart's going to get to the bomb here. No, he can't. And no one's been able to challenge that 92 Jay Parker. He got out to that lead, and ever since he did, he has stayed out front, but TJ Hanley's trying to come and challenge. Gary May coming for third. Stewart didn't give him any room. Now he will. Still 3x3 behind them in that second pack. Here comes Jim Gambit in the 16. He's going to have Dale Petty behind him. Yeah, look at that. No one can catch Jay Barker. Right now, Hanley is just staying that same distance behind him, which he has been for a while. Unless he's just waiting, because we're coming to 5 to go. You're going to have to make a move soon. Jim Gambit is third. He has a big run onto Hanley's back bumper. Does he make it? Oh, look out! Buford spin with Chris Dodd. Grace Acevedo goes around. This will bring out caution, and we'll have a restart with under 5 to go. A big one here at Daytona on the front stretch. Cars coming through. Looks like they missed. Chris Dodd involved. Grace Acevedo. Alex Stewart sitting over there. Let's see what happened. Here it is, 4 wide. That's not what you want here at Daytona. It looks like just ran out of room. Chris Dodd could have been a little bit higher, I feel like, and forced Acevedo down to Buford. Spins them up, Dodd. Alex Stewart gets a ton of damage right there. Hunter Bob got damage in the 34. Jeff Bright trying to go low. He got a ton of damage in the 5. That's your Season 1 Target champion. And these guys are coming flying in. They're trying to slow down. You can't see because of all that smoke. And right there, Tim Gary got nailed. It looks like John Gambit, Jonathan Rains with damage. He is your only previous Hershey Kiss 300 winner in the field. He won't win. Michael Gregory involved. And then cars come flying in. Luckily, they miss. Let's go on board with Gracie's Field, last season's champion. He saw this. He was involved in it. And tough break for him. Let's also go on board Jeff Bright, your Season 1 Target Series champion. And one more, Chris Dodd in the 1. Not what he wanted. We're lucky no one got hit there really hard once that pack came flying in there. So here we go. A restart for the drivers to get past Jay Barker. He's led most of the second half of this race, and it's going to be a restart with like 1 lap to go. Lights are on the pace car, and it'll be a 1 lap shootout to decide who wins the Hershey Kisses 300 at Daytona. Cars out because of that are Tim Gary, Alex Stewart, Jonathan Rains, Eli Bright, and John Gambit, which leaves 34 cars left in the race. And right now, Jay Barker has dominated the second half of this race. Can he hold on and lead the last lap to win. TJ Hanley is in second. Third is Jim Gambit. Fourth is Dale Petty. And in fifth is Gary May. Sixth is Tommy Turbo. Seventh is Kevin Bandon. Eighth is Jay Jefferson. Ninth is Keith Powell. And 10th is Crash B Fans. That's your top 10. We were seeing some spotters. The 16 spotter ran over to the 44 spotter. And we don't know what he said, but we're getting reports that it was something along the lines of, we will try to help you because it will help us, but if you get a bad restart, we're going past you. So obviously the 44 and 16, they could help each other to the front. It's just one lap here at Daytona. I mean, you're just going to have to pass on this restart. Jay Barker has had such a great car, they haven't been able to get by him. So here we go. One lap to decide who wins here at Daytona. One lap. And these drivers are going to be antsy. You want to win Daytona because, remember, this season, winning, you're in to the chase. You have 12 chase drivers. Here we go. Pace car. Down pit road. One lap here at Daytona. As here they come. The green and the white flag displayed together. They're waving. Green flag. White flag also. One lap to go here at Daytona. And Hanley did not get a good restart. Jay Barker gets out and away. Jim Gambit has stayed with that 44 so far. Gary May got down there though. But if they could get in that draft of the 92, watch down the backstretch here. But Gary May with the big push from Tommy Turbo might go to the bottom of TJ Hanley. Yeah, here comes Gary May. But Tommy Turbo did not go with them. Here they come for the final time into 3 and 4. Does Hanley have a run? You have to make it off of turn 4. You have to make it directly off of turn 4. You can't be waiting. Final time here at Daytona off of 4. Jay Barker right now is going to win this race. I don't see anyone that can pass him. And Jay Barker will win the Hershey Kisses 300 at Daytona. And close for second, TJ Hanley and Gary May almost wrecked for second. We'll give it to Hanley there. But Jay Barker dominated here at Daytona. No one could get by him in that final restart. And he is in the chase in the Target Series. Let's check the finishing results. Here are the finishing results of the Hershey Kisses 300 at Daytona. 2 caution flags for 8 laps. 4 lead changes among 5 different drivers. And Jay Barker stayed out front pretty much the whole race. Led 10 of 18 laps to win. TJ Hanley ended up second. Third was Gary May. He led 4 laps. Fourth, Tommy Turbo. Fifth, Jay Jefferson. In sixth, Keith Powell. Seventh, Kevin Bandon. Eighth, Jim Gambit. Ninth is Riley Spurley-Tube. And 10th, Crash B Fan. So there's your top 20. And man, what a wild race there at the end at Daytona. Gary May had no help down low. I thought he would fall. But man, TJ Hanley could not make a move on the 92. I thought he might have had one off turn 4. He's pushing him off of 4. Just couldn't get done. You see 34 cars finish the race on the lead lap. And the guy that started on pole ends up being the one to finish last on the lead lap. Now let's go to the point standings. Here are the point standings after Daytona. It's pretty much going to be the same as before. As you can see, Jay Barker wins, so he's in the chase for now. There are 7 chase races. 12 drivers can get in. So we could have more than 12 winners. So he has to stay there with that win. He has to be in the top 12 winners, or he has to get multiple wins, because that could definitely guarantee you a spot. So, great race here at Daytona. It's going to be fun. Next race, the Auto Club 258 Auto Club. See you guys then.